According to the topic, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. The next one is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are the two linear equations in two variables x and y. The coefficient of x, coefficient of y and the constant are respectively a1, b1, c1 in the first equation, and the coefficient of x, coefficient of y, constant term are a2, b2, c2 in the second equation respectively. If we solve these two equations, we get solutions, three types of solutions. The three types may be, these two equations may represent intersecting lines, or these two equations may represent coinciding lines, or these two equations may represent parallel lines. Intersecting lines or coinciding lines or parallel lines, three types. The solution of these two equations can be found graphically and algebraically in the two methods, namely the substitution method and elimination method. As far as Cbse 10th is concerned, I have prescribed only these three methods: graphical solution, solution by substitution method, solution by elimination method. These three. Now we can see one by one. Before doing this, we give what are the important tips to get into the solution of these two equations. Using the coefficients a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2, we have formed three types of results, and upon the results we can decide, without actually drawing the curve, we can actually decide whether they are intersecting or coinciding or parallel lines. Now select the coefficients a1, b1, c1 from the first equation and a2, b2, c2 from the second equation. Now consider the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. Calculate all these three ratios. Now we are going to infer three types of results. The first one is, if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then these two equations represent intersecting lines. They have unique solution, only one solution. The second part is a1 by a2, b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. If these three ratios are equal, then the lines are coinciding lines. They have infinitely many solutions. They have infinitely many. The third one is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. First two are equal. They are not equal to the third one. If this one happens, then the lines are parallel. That means no solution at all. We cannot find any solution for this type. For intersecting lines, we have got only one solution, that is a unique solution. Therefore, the system is consistent. For the second type, we have coinciding lines. They have infinitely many solutions. Here is also the system is consistent. And the third type is, they are parallel lines. They have no solution at all. If you as a rough diagram, we can have this line. Intersecting lines, two lines L1 and L2. This point is the common point, is the only solution, unique solution for this type of intersecting lines. Then for coinciding lines, two lines lie one on another. L1, L2, both lie on one another. Then they have infinite number of solutions on this. Therefore, we have got infinitely many solutions. And for this line, the rough diagram will be parallel lines like this, parallel line, they never meet, therefore no solution at all. Then in this context, the system is inconsistent. In this context, the system is inconsistent. As a concluding part, we have been given two linear equations in two variables x and y. We have selected the coefficients a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. We have calculated a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. Now, using these three ratios, first, if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then the lines are intersecting lines, then there is unique solution, the system is consistent. If all the three ratios are equal, then the lines are coinciding lines, they have infinitely many solutions, and diagram is this one. And the third type, if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2, the lines are parallel, therefore no solution. If a system has solution, that is consistent. If a system does not have any solution, that is inconsistent. These are the basic ideas. Before getting into the sums, just have a thorough revision on this. You can find the examples in the next video. This is the first video on linear equations in two variables for 10th standard. Thank you.